Okay, so I took the February 2020 challenge, and then I launched my first product in August. And what's pretty cool about my story is a couple years ago, my husband had this idea to make a product, and you know, we've can you see me? Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Are we good? Okay. Um, so he had this idea a couple years ago, and we had always talked like, oh, we should make products. Even when we had children, we were like, oh, they need a plate of some sort like this that they don't make. And but then every time it came to like creating it, we're like, well, what do we do now? Where do we go? And so and I had actually been praying about finding a way to create income for my family. Um, for a couple years, ever since ever since I had kids, I was a stay-at-home mom, but I wanted to help out my family financially, but never found anything that was worth my time to take away from my children, because being a stay-at-home mom was really important to me. And I'm kind of a private person, so I didn't like the multi-level opportunities, to sell on Facebook and stuff like that, because that's just not something I enjoy doing, posting about my life and stuff like that. So when I saw Chelsea's ad, I was like, oh my gosh, this could be an answer to prayer. And I told my husband, I said, should I do it? And he's like, Courtney, that's very little money, like, to do the challenge. It was 27, I think, at the time, but he's like, if we're out that, like, what, it's no big deal. You like, who cares, So I was like, okay, we'll do the challenge. And so my first product was a baby inflatable bathtub. And, when we started getting samples for it, I was like, you know what, we had that idea for what's called a tanning pool. Let's, see if they could make it, design it for us, or make our design. And so they did. And I remember ordering, like, we were really nervous, like, should we order 1,000? Like, that's so many. And this is like something that we don't even know if anyone would want. And we ordered 1,000, and the first 1,000 sold out, I think, in less than 2 weeks.
Wow.
And that was just from, I made a video off of a free app of our tanning pool, kind of explaining what it was, because I figured no one would really know what it was, because there wasn't really anything out there. There were similar products, but they weren't marketed for what I needed it for. And it wasn't as large as, like, a person couldn't lay down fully in this pool.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I wanted for the standing pool. And so they made the design, it came out like just exactly what we wanted. They sold out the first week. And so fast forward, so that was in August. Fast forward to now, which we've been, like, really struggling to, like, figure out inventory. Like, we jumped from, like, being a very new business owner to, like, handling a very large number. So we had a record sales on Monday. On Monday, we sold $25,000 worth of tanning pools on Monday.
Oh my!
I was
goodness.
like blown away. I was like, I need to write Steven, because, like,
Yeah.
I don't like to share too much. Like, I don't like to rub it in people's, or not rub it in people's face, but I don't like to, like, put it out there, because I don't want people to be discouraged. But I want people to be encouraged that I seriously I have no background in marketing. I have no background in, business. I stay at home mom. Like, anyone can, like, I built this, and, I think of myself as not, super tech savvy and stuff like that. So it is possible. Like, think of what you can build in a year if you really put the time in it. I also have, 4 children. I have a newborn right now, but at the time when I was, like, really, hustling, I had 3 kids and a newborn at the time. And it's possible. It really is. The process is very easy. And if you just follow it, like, it's pretty cool to see the possibilities. But now our sales did, like, I don't know if someone shared it on Monday, like, on their, like, Instagram and, like, stories. It hiked on Monday, and then it's back to our, like, average of 8,000 to 10,000 a day now, but which is, like, super crazy. I'm like,
oh no,
I'm, like, discouraged.
It's so amazing. Oh my